Wolfpack's already lost it.
This music is just hilarious. Okay.
It's supposed to be spoopy.
Hey guys, Wolfpack here with Olaf. Introduce yourself.
I am Olaf.
The Bard.
Well, the Bard is the title. My name is Olaf, and I am a Bard. So I am Olaf the Bard.
The Beard?
The Beard?
Olaf
the Beard. Or in some people know me as Olaf the Hard.
Okay. We said this already, man.
We really need to get a camera so that the fucking viewers can see this shit.
This music goes hard.
This music slaps.
I'm just gonna download this soundtrack and just play it in the car.
I think I might have access to the download of the soundtrack.
Just play it like...
Just wear it all black and have like a giant duffel bag in the back. Pick up hitchhikers. If they're murderers, they're too scared of you to do anything.
Drive down the road with like a 24-hour consecutive Michael Myers music playing.
People are like, not get in that car.
Black people be running down the street.
White people be investigating.
Yeah, I know. With the camera, like, Outlast. I say that just as I realize it's almost been 5 minutes. I'm glad.
Hit him with the track, G.
I'm so glad this is a safe space. As if in reaction to the fact that I'm leaving, the sound of a dull thunk echoes.
Run. But of course, you're white, so you have to investigate.
Kia! I let out a small scream. The sound is that of something falling. Even in the gloom, I can make out the outline of what fell.
Oh, it's a frog.
What? It's just a frog. Not what? There shouldn't be frogs in a souvenir shop. The proof of its identity is the shiny exterior that doesn't belong to an ornament or a toy. It's a large toad.
A toad?
I think it's the appropriately named giant toad.
Giant toad? This music slaps.
What is this alien soundtrack?
I mean, it's a toad.
Yeah.
It's a toad soundtrack.
Yeah. The reason I know about it is because of a TV show that was talking about it recently. The story was about how in Australia, of course, the toad had been imported for pest control, but before they realized it, its population had increased and was disrupting the ecosystem. Characteristic of this species is a gland on the back of its head that looks like a wart, from which it seems they can eject venom. Okay. This venom was cited as the cause for alligators and other native species being killed. That's right. Poison.
Poison.
What bad luck. I think as I clench my fist. But it's only one.
Okay, I do want to interject here.
Another one.
So these things are poisonous.
Yes.
Which means you'll die if you eat them.
Yes.
So as long as she avoids having them enter her mouth, she should be fine.
Venom. Yes.
Okay, how are they going to get the venom in your body?
Ejaculates on her.
So? When you get wet, does water enter into your body? Just saying.
No, we get moist.
I'm just saying. Even if it spits venom all over her, unless she has a fucking cut that it's gonna go into, she's perfectly fine.
Well, you never know. She might just plop it in her mouth.
It's not like this thing's shooting acid out of its head.
Yeah.
It's not an acid-spitting alien. Although it is a toad, so no one knows.
You can just take this out of context. Like, what are you talking about? I put a little more space than necessary between us in order to avoid the giant toad. That way, even if there's another lurking nearby, I should be okay. The shelves What? The shelves become a wall for me. Hit him with the track, G.
Hit him.
Huh?
Hit him. Hit him with the track, G. That's a remix.
Where the fuck I am. I am. Even though frogs have the ability to jump, they shouldn't reach that height. By the way, the shelf became a wall. It's really loud for being just one toad. What was that voice? Making a goo-ah sound rather than normal croak. Goo-ah. Goo-ah. Goo-ah.
What is this, like a fucking Pacific Islander native?
Goo-ah, 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 goo-ah. Although it's poisonous, it's poisonous. Hearing its cry, goo-ah, goo-ah, in a safe place like this makes me think of it as cute.
Reminds me of that SpongeBob episode. Gouache. Hey, you forgot your gouache!
Even though I think that, I can't be careless. A plopping
That's
sound.
because I am Mayu.
Mayonnaise.
Can't be careless. Because she's Mayu. It's a pun.
I don't get it.
She can't be careless because she's Mayu. If she were careless, she wouldn't be Mayu.
Ah, okay. Yeah. A plopping sound resonates once more. The toad cries out, goo-ah, going from a death rattle-like sound to thin breathing and finally a pause. It soon resumes with an even lower voice than before. What?
Word?
It's the Mexican staring frog of South Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka?
Something like that.
I'm not familiar with Sri Lanka.
I don't remember that episode too good, but I remember it was a poison frog from South Africa or some shit.
Hey, you realize South Africa is across an ocean from Mexico, right?
Yes.
So it's a Mexican frog from South Africa?
Pretty much. I think they were in the Amazon, actually. I don't know.
Okay.
Which is in Mexico, apparently.
It's in South America. Various countries.
Mexico. Yeah. Mexican Amazon.
I don't honestly know what all countries it's in.
Mexican Amazon, you can get your tacos, burritos, enchiladas.
Delivered to you
Delivered
in one day.
to you in one day. Yep.
You just gotta get Mexican Amazon Prime.
Mexican Amazon Prime. White people Amazon. You just get a Starbucks. I take a look where the toad was. It is nothing less than ghastly. The toad has been crushed by another froge that has fallen from the ceiling.
But the froge isn't big enough to
The
crush.
froge is small. Its forelegs are widespread, its internal organs
Is that what those are supposed to
leaking
be?
from its abdomen due to the fall. Good grief. But that isn't all.
Is that supposed to be like light being cut off?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
is that the frog's like, cross this line, I dare you?
The second... Oh yeah, feet, by the way. Feet. Yeah. The second... the second frog has... Shut the fuck up, sidearms.
Just give you a moment. Oh, there's the organs. This music slaps.
This music's bumping. The second frog has the white stripe pattern characteristic of a certain type, but I don't know its name.
Isn't White Stripe the band that did that do? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, actually.
I think that's White Stripe.
7 white stripes?
No, just White Stripe.
Just white stripe?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's AC/DC, but...
It's not AC/DC.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds like AC/DC.
What are you saying? All classic rock bands sound the same?
My balls are always swinging from the left and to the right.
But I've got the biggest balls of them all.
I can't believe they made a song like that.
I can.
It's hilarious.
They were on drugs.
Yeah. When the other frog fell in the giant Froge, I'm sorry, it stimulated the gland. So naturally, poison leaked out. At the edge of its right foot, its toes have begun melting.
That's poison. So, what do you mean it's begun melting?
I don't know. Did you start
Is it acid?
the thingy?
I did. The screen just shut off. Oops.
Oh, okay, good.
Wait, what? Technical difficulties. No, I hit play.
Hell yeah, brother. That's fine.
It's fine.
Melting? No way.
No way.
Fuck.
Take 2.
The fro...
Take 3.
Feck. The...
Take 4.
Shut the fuck up, sidearms. The Froge is poison, isn't acid.
I have a complaint. If it's not acid, then why is it melting a fucking leg?
It paralyzes or acts as a neurotoxin.
Yeah, it paralyzes it into fucking mush, apparently.
If it gets in your eyes, you can lose your eyesight. But basically, it's for catching prey by poisoning it to death.
I don't think they understand how poison works.
This poison is different and more brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. However, the second Froge is even more menacing. As if taking vengeance for the right leg is lost to the poison. It secretes its own venom. Secrets?
Secrets. It secrets its own venom.
The Toad's corpse puts up no resistance. Its body's steadily melting away. I pinched my nose at the mixed stench of the dead body and the acid.
Okay, real quick.
The heavy dose of acid
Real
she's
quick.
taking.
Real quick. I'm just gonna Google search the giant toad.
Okay. Why?
Because I'm just gonna show that a little bit of research would have shown that this isn't what their fucking poison does.
A giant toad's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's not actually giant. It's about that big. Okay. So here we go. I got it. Let's find its fucking poison. Fuck. There it is. Poison glands and the tadpoles are highly toxic to most animals if ingested. Its toxic skin can kill many animals, both wild and domesticated. Yeah, so that's not how the poison works. And that took one Google search. It bothers me because they could have done it correctly.
Well, maybe it's a different toad. It is a different dimension. Well,
Fucking hate that guy.
fucking hate that guy. Even as my spine grows cold, the room steadily begins.
Take 2.
Even as my spine grows cold, the room steadily becomes humid, most likely due to the breath of the living creatures in the room.
They're just like breathing over and over again. The frog's just like
like, yeah, like
hyperventilating and shit.
the sight of the frog melting away from the poison is enough to cause bile to rise up in me for a moment. But there's no way I can look away from it. Beyond the fact that I don't know what's going to happen next, I have to pay attention as I head for the exit.
Why haven't you headed for the exit yet? Shit's melting.
I look up the ceiling, but there's no sign that I'm being followed by any frogs. As if they fell from nowhere. If one falls on me, it means this place isn't safe anymore.
Frog lands on her, she just fucking bursts into flames. Oh, that one had fire poison.
What?
I mean, if we're making up stupid poisons.
Feck. I speed up as I head for the exit. The reason I don't break into full run is because I know I might trip or fall at a time like this. At a time like this.
Plop, plop, plop.
A nearby sound fills me with fear and despair.
Yeah, that's a terrifying sound.
Fogs?
Take 2.
Frogs? fall right in front of me. 3, 4. It becomes difficult to count them. And a toad, apparently.
Yeah, single toad.
Just as I panic
With his acid poison.
Yeah.
That paralyzes the nervous system by melting everything around it.
Also, are we standing in water? What is that?
Looks like we're standing in water, yes. Yeah.
Just as I panic and attempt to turn back, I hear noises from behind me.
I also want to point out all of these frogs are just kind of chilling, doing their own thing, and then these 2 frogs are like, fuck this bitch.
Croak. Gouah. They begin to speak in unison.
Gouache.
The frogs are actually singing it around, but I hate that they sound so joyful. Hearing the frogs croak on either side of me leaves me with nothing but fear. If I step on one of them, the poison will probably dissolve my foot.
That's not how it works.
It's acid poison. That being said, there isn't enough room to leap over them, and if I do, one of them may jump up and touch me. Bill Cosby frogs. As if
With
preparing
the pudding pops.
It's barbecue sauce.
Just take the pudding pop.
My barbecue sauce will make everybody want to go to sleep.
I forgot about that. The barbecue sauce make everyone want to go to sleep.
As if preparing to attack me while off guard, their numbers increase even further. Crowded into such a small space, they are melting each other's bodies with their poison. Acid poison. I avert my eyes from the damaged frogs. As the danger increases, it's not as tragedy. What? As the danger increases, it's not a tragedy. I can continue to watch. Okay, that makes more sense.
Just real quick. Once again, gonna differentiate poison and venom. Poison is ingested. Venom is injected. If it melts you, it's neither.
It's just acid.
It's just acid.
As the amount of bodily fluids on the floor increases. Okay, that's what's on the floor. The frogs who step in the puddles of
highly
poison.
doubt that one frog created this. Because this was here with the one frog. Or one toad.
Said, as the amount of bodily fluids on the floor increase, the frogs who step in the puddles of poison have their toes melted off. Then they secrete their own fluids. Secrete their own fluids, and the cycle repeats. That means her shoes. That means her shoes should be melting.
No, it only melts skin. It's fine.
Okay.
It's poison, so it's only bad for living things.
Alright. I'm gonna head out.
Since we're making up arbitrary rules on how poison works.
On top of that, there are those whose bodies are melted by their own poison as well.
Oh my. Wait, what?
Somehow suppressing whatever is welling up inside me, I finalize my point.
Wait, no. We're not gonna just... Wait, what did you say? Melted by their own poison as well. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. Frogs with rabies.
I don't understand what the hell that is.
Get over here! I pull some merchandise off the shelf.
There's no one else there. Why are you shouting at
with
yourself?
my hand and make some space.
She just like looks at a mirror or something and goes, oh, over there!
The original 2 are still left, but it's better than being surrounded. I step out onto the floor and leave the shelf. To keep them from reproducing anymore quickly.
Oh, now they're banging? Nice.
No.
Oh, there's one closer.
There's a blue frog and it looks freaking awesome. As if they had been lying in wait, numerous frogs fall from every which way.
That's what the typical poison dart frog looks like. I could be wrong about that. That's what I think they look like.
They are small creatures with shrill voices.
Whoa.
Red, yellow, green, and striped. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? They are small creatures with shrill voices, red and yellow, green and striped, and varied. The intense amount of color saturation is making me feel sick. There's too many ants, man. I know this.
But don't worry, they'll melt themselves.
The ants? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this variety of frog well.
Do
Among poisonous frogs, it is the most infamous
Let me
name
guess. Poison dart frog.
of South Sri Lanka.
It's the one that everyone talks about. Like,
I need to rewatch
they're
the
like,
episode.
don't touch a poison dart frog. It'll kill you. You can touch a poison dart frog. Just don't eat it.
All I know is that was an episode where I believe Ned got a his voice box with the microphone, and then they went to the Amazon forest, and then that's why that frog was there. Talking about South Park.
Okay.
Poison dart frog.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what the heck happened in the text? It went low for some reason. Even
That's
under
because it's a really long fucking box.
okay. Even under normal circumstances, it carries deadly poison, stronger than that used in blow darts. If the strength of that poison has been taken to intense levels, like the other creatures here, it could probably instantaneously melt even my bones.
It's not how it works. I'm so mad right now.
Why are we still on this? What should I...
Like, hang on. I'm gonna look up poison dart frog. Just a simple Google search. Watch. This is how hard this is. This is called making sure you're right before putting something in a fucking video game. Okay, poison dart frog on the wiki. Oh, the blue one. This blue one? They look like that too, apparently. Death is what killed me. That's what that sounds like. Alright, so the secret lipophilic alkaloid toxin through their skin. Alkaloids in the skin glands of poison frogs serve as a chemical defense against predation, and they are therefore able to activate alongside potential predators during the day. Okay, let's get on with it. The most toxic poison dart species is... Oh, try saying that. That one. One starts with P.
Philobates terribilis.
Pretty close, probably. It is argued that the dart frogs do not synthesize their poisons, but sequester the chemicals from arthropod victims. Okay, get on with how toxic it is.
Dead by Daylight toxic. The Halloween event is out, by the way. We should play some tomorrow. Hashtag dating the episode. Today is November 1st.
Let's see.
So for you guys, it's November...
Do people use this shit as muscle relaxants?
November 15th.
And heart stimulants?
It's November 15th for you guys. November 1st for us. And we're maybe playing Dead by Daylight tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. You don't want to play the Halloween event?
Nowhere in this entire fucking 2-paragraph thing does it say their poison will melt you.
Well, you know, there's things that happen.
Fact checking.
And
That's all it takes.
yeah, there's still a distance between the door and I. 3 steps.
Well, let's fix that.
Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps. Something like that.
3 steps now, y'all.
And you'll never see old me no more. It's a lyrics kid song. Yay! No matter what, I can't take those 3 steps. There is nowhere for my feet to land.
On top of the frogs.
The floor is covered in the squishy bodies of the frogs. Boy, there's like 6.
That's not true.
Yeah, there's still
1,
not
2,
many.
3, 4,
Look,
5, 6, 7,
I'm
8,
almost
9, 10,
certain-
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I'm almost certain that the door is to her left. There's no
It
frogs
kind
there.
of looks like it is, but that could be the door that was locked, too.
Oh. Yeah. The floor is covered in squishy bodies of frogs and acidic, poisonous fluids. Okay, now we're calling it acid. As well as the corpse is of those frogs that had melted themselves.
Look up Brave Wilderness, Dart Frog. They hold one in their hands, and they don't die. It's crazy. Also,
I'm
their hand
Coyote
doesn't melt.
Peterson, and I'm the new
I'm
Steve Irwin.
I'm Coyote Peterson, and I'm going to enter the strike zone The poison dart frog swallows it.
It's like, I'm Coyote Peterson. I'm the new Steve Irwin. Worship me.
He's the new Steve Irwin, except he lets extremely painful things sting him.
Yeah, true. And then Steve Irwin goes over there and he's like, what? What you did? Not knowing where they're coming from, there's nothing I can do.
You can walk.
They're coming from the roof, apparently. Even the sweat falling from my forehead seems like venom to me.
I don't think you know what that word means.
As if some kind of illusion. Shh. I don't want to see it as if I... Bleh. Take two. I don't want to see it as if nothing else can be done. But...
You're slow.
A light suddenly shines through the darkness. The soft breeze blowing in through the crack returns me to my senses.
Right through the crack. Cover your eyes.
Oh, that's bright.
I'm guessing fire extinguisher?
That's bright. That's hot.
That's hot. That's hot.
Immediately after saying this, the girl pulls the pin from the fire extinguisher. She's
Nailed it.
Boop. That's hot. That's hot. The entire inside of the souvenir shop is filled with the smoke from the fire extinguisher.
It's not smoke.
A fire extinguisher. But now we can't jump over the frogs.
What? I can see what's going on. This isn't all.
What? Almost in sync with the girl's words, sprinklers activate. A large amount of water immediately sprays us. An amount greater than the strongest rain striking my body.
I don't think that's how that works.
Go. When I open my eyes, the girl reaches out her hand with a firm expression.
While the water's running, even if you get hit with a little venom, it will wash off, right? Don't be afraid, just run for it. If you fall, you'll die. Except you won't.
The floor is soaked. I might slip. At that moment, I falter and...
Alright, well, this is where we're going to end the episode, is picking a choice. Go for it.
This 45-minute episode, run
16.
straight through. Got it.
Clonk, 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 clonk.
She's dead. I have no time for doubt. I run for it through the rain from the sprinklers. Gah! I try to run without looking at my feet. The sensation of squishing the slippery meat continues. The liquid that gets scattered about with a squirting sound is washed off in the rain. Just 3 steps. That's just a moment.
Yay. Good, we can get back to things that are scientifically accurate.
Oh my god, we did it. We didn't die.
We didn't die to the frogs that totally couldn't kill us. Idiot.
With one last step, I stumble. The girl grabs me with her extended hand and pulls me out. I collapse, but it's outside of the souvenir shop. The door is already closed. There are no frogs anywhere.
Hey, you made the right choice.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright.
Let's click one more. Yeah, alright, we'll end it here. That's the end of this 45-minute episode.
It's only been fucking, well, probably 20 minutes because the timer didn't work, but...
They're like, bruh, at 17:38 you said 45 minutes, and this is only 20 minutes.
Welcome to the internet?
Fuck it, dude.
Fuck it, dude. I'm just pulling your dick, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, well. Peace.
Later. Lay.
Bye.
Bye.